I want to welcome you to OLLI's Senior Readers Theater at Western Michigan University. Our Readers Theater is the first of its kind among the 125 other OLLIs throughout the 50 states, and it's received international recognition in the organization. In 2021, Linda LaRoque introduced Readers Theater to OLLI and wrote the first 2 plays that we performed with the goal of educating healthcare students in Western's College of Health and Human Services about the issues that their elderly clients may face. After Linda left to continue her involvement with the South Haven Readers Theater, Dr. D. Terry Williams graciously took over as director. And Kelly O'Leary, I can't avoid being Irish for a moment. Kelly O'Leary has been writing and adapting plays for us so that OLLI could still offer senior readers theater. Dr. Williams is in Florida and unable to be here, but Kelly is with us today. Kelly, would you please stand? Our audiences have expanded to include other professions who work with the older population, as well as those who live in senior residences and who need to know that they aren't alone in the changes happening to them. If you've never seen a performance of Readers Theater, let me prepare you a little. Now, first of all, the actors read from the script, so there's no memorization of lines. Instead of moving around the stage a lot, the actors use their voices to impart meaning, whether it be comedic or dramatic. Their actions on stage are limited, but so is the setting itself, often just as some chairs. Readers Theater requires audience members to listen carefully and to use their imagination to fill in that which cannot be seen. So, you are players too, and you're going to get grades. Today, we're debuting a new play for you. It's entitled Twilight Postal. It addresses the effects of technology on those of us who struggle with it in our daily lives. Adapting to change is not easy. So, we will see when this play opens on a lovely spring day, there are 2 friends waiting at a bus stop on Main Street.
Juliet, isn't it an absolutely glorious day? It's so good to be finally out and about. It felt as though winter was never going to end. You were just going to enter another ice age. Are you coming to book club this afternoon? I thought this month's science fiction selection was a little eerie, even though I had read it in college. It should make for a good discussion. Juliet, are you all right?
This one's gone too.
Gone? What happened? Did you drop something?
I swear, they're gaslighting us.
Gaslighting? Juliet, gaslights went out long before you and I were even born.
Helen, we're being gaslighted. I tell you, I just know it. Is that right? We're being gaslighted, or should it be gaslit?
Oh, jeez. Should I call an Uber or a cab or 911?
It was bad enough when they turned the box around so no one could open it from the passenger side window. Now I could actually understand that. Main Street gets busier all the time, so maybe people clogged up traffic when they stopped to drop their mail in the box.
Oh, it's very possible. I remember a couple of fender benders when someone would suddenly pull out in traffic after dropping off their mail. Oh, but what does it matter? Neither one of us drives anymore.
Can't say I really missed owning a car. It's so easy to call an Uber nowadays, but today I'm waiting for the bus.
I'll take the bus back to the residence with you. I think driving up is a lot harder on men than it is on us. It's a control issue. I know Alex really misses his Mustang convertible. Oh, speaking of the devil, there he is now, coming out of the pharmacy with Sam.
Hi, hon. You been waiting long?
Hi.
Hi, Juliet. This is Sam, a buddy from college.
Nice to meet you, Juliet.
Hi, Sam. It's good to see you again.
Thank you.
I haven't been waiting too long, but when I saw Juliet and joined her. We've been chatting about book club this afternoon and post office boxes.
Post office boxes? One of the perks of living in our complex is having the mail drop right there. We don't even need the post office mailboxes anymore.
Oh, I don't need the mailboxes, Alex. I've been watching them.
You've been watching them, the mailboxes?
Look for yourself.
What? I don't see anything.
Oh, wait. I see what you mean. They moved the one that used to be here right on the corner.
Right. In fact, they have moved it to a spot by the post office's front steps. Why move it to the post office, for Pete's sake?
Well, another example of our hard-earned dollars at work. The U.S. Postal Service efficiency.
Oh, now there's an oxymoron. U.S. Postal Service efficiency.
You know, I remember 3-cent stamps. Look what they cost today. 68 cents.
And now this.
Now, what?
You mean none of you sees?
See what?
Exactly my point.
Oh, I get it. This is like what? A new version of Who's on First? Or something, what was on second? Or was it third?
I don't know.
You're right. I don't know was on third.
Seriously, look up and down this side of the street and tell me what you see.
Oh, I'm sorry, Juliet. I don't see anything.
Oh, neither do I.
That's just it.
Is it something I should see or something I should not see?
Oh, wait. I see it. You're right. The mailboxes, there's not a single one here anymore.
Other than the one right by the post office steps, there isn't a mailbox in sight. They're just gone. All of them. Every single one.
Oh, yeah, it reminds me of the newspaper vending machines that used to be on most corners downtown.
Or how about telephone booths?
Yeah.
Where's the phone when you really need it? Oh, that's right, it's in your pocket.
Oh, what I truly miss are the phone books. They have shrunk from hefty tomes to slim volumes. Why can't they print cell phone directories?
Enough nostalgia. I want to know who is removing the mailboxes and why.
So you think this is some kind of conspiracy? Oh, that's what you meant by gaslighting.
Gaslighting? You mean the post office is removing the mailboxes to make us question our own sanity?
Yes, it is mass psychological manipulation. Like the sci-fi story we read for book club today.
You don't think maybe it has something to do with people not needing mailboxes now that we've entered the digital age?
Think about it. Have you ever seen anybody in the street removing a mailbox?
Well, now that you mention it, no, I haven't.
Right. Alex and Sam, have either of you ever seen a truck or flatbed carrying old mailboxes off to wherever old mailboxes go?
Well, you aren't suggesting that there's some sort of federal conspiracy going on here, are you?
The phone booths, the newspapers, and now the mailboxes are only the beginning. They're moving things, taking them away without any mention.
But why
Much
would...
less any warning. They're making us question our social interactions, just like the book we read for book club. They're using various techniques to destabilize their victims, us, and make us doubt our own perceptions and experiences. They are replacing everything that is familiar with technology.
Come now, Juliet. What kind of book club is this anyway?
Oh, Alex, I told you that we revisited George Orwell's 1984, and it seems to be impertinent 40 years later.
I wish I'd never read it. Gaslighting and technology, they take away our landlines, our phone books, and our paper maps, and leave us with keyboards smaller than postage stamps, on which we're supposed to punch in phone numbers and addresses to talk to people or find their GPS location. Life was so much easier when we weren't tethered to electronic devices, when we could look up someone's address and phone number in an actual book, when we spoke to one another face to face instead of texting, when we gave directions to turn left at the church and then right at the corner by the mailbox.
Well, I have to admit that Siri hates me. Maybe because she's in competition with Alexa, who's my namesake. When I ask her to call our daughter Victoria, Siri gives me the Victorian bakery. And of course, I have to order crullers, scones, or croissants. I've gained 10 pounds since we integrated voice-activated technology into our lives.
My point exactly. I tell you, we're being gaslit. The first time I noticed that the mailboxes were disappearing was when I went to put a letter in the box at the corner of Oakland and Winchell. But suddenly, the mailbox was gone.
I can't even remember the last time I actually wrote a letter and put it in a corner mailbox.
I was just beginning to think I had dreamed that there was a box at that corner when I noticed 4 little patches of nice new concrete in the sidewalk, filling in the holes the feet left behind. At least it proved I hadn't completely lost my mind.
So you believe that this is a government plot to disorient us?
Big Brother! Maybe it's not just happening here. Maybe it's an all-out covert campaign to confuse Americans like us. You know, we mature types with significant life experiences who might even be considered sophisticated, intelligent. Next, they'll bring in the CIA and go subliminal.
Well, maybe they'll put out a new reality TV show. Oh, it'll seem innocent enough, like a remake of Candid Camera. Remember Candid Camera?
Oh, absolutely. Ellen Fontaine, what was her name?
Fanny Flagg, before she started writing books. Oh, why couldn't the book club have read Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe instead of 1984? I could sleep at night if we had. Sam, do you remember the mailbox routines?
Yes. Candid Camera did a whole bunch of them. I loved the one with the mailbox that stepped away when you tried to open the chute.
And the one where the mailbox talked back. You had better check the postage on your letter, ma'am.
Yeah.
The definitive mailbox routine was the one where they had a guy inside the box who reached out and took the envelope as soon as somebody opened the chute. Actually, that one was creepy.
Ooh, if a campaign like that were to escalate, it would sow not just confusion, but
Outright fear,
Yes.
even panic.
Hey, they could be taking mailbox out to Area 51 in Nevada for distribution in highly classified military operations as interceptors of enemy snail mail.
more likely as incubators for mutant spiders, creating an arachnid army like the one in the movie Them.
They weren't spiders, Helen.
Oh.
They were ants. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah.
What was the one with spiders? Oh yes. The Strange World of Planet X, made in 1957. Forrest Tucker was the scientist.
Jeopardy! Helen, we've got to get Sam and Juliet on Jeopardy. They could clean up the competition.
I don't know about Sam, but I don't think fast enough for Jeopardy any longer. Anyway, back to the movie. Near the end, big fuzzy spider arms creep over the desert dunes while Forrest Tucker moralizes about the danger of tampering with Mother Nature. That's kind of the way I feel about life nowadays. We are being tampered with, and our lives are changing against our will. Big fuzzy arms are out to get us.
Well, they aren't out to get Sam or me today. We're headed to Louis for a beer. You want to join us?
No, I'm taking the bus with Juliet. I'll see you back home after book club, Alex.
I'll be home for dinner.
Okay. Is there a single low-budget science fiction movie made since the 50s that you haven't virtually memorized, Juliet?
Nope. Keeps the brain cells lit.
Or gaslit? Oh, come on, Juliet. Don't let fiction become reality.
You're right, Helen. I grow agitated over minor things. All I wanted to do was mail an oversized envelope, but it didn't fit in the mail drop at the residence. So I figured I'd just mail it here in town. And then I couldn't find any mailboxes. When I saw that they had removed them and put one in front of the post office, it felt wrong. Like they were playing hide and seek with me. I felt manipulated.
Oh, I understand. Well, it's a beautiful day to be out and about in town.
And I missed it entirely because when I was trying to find a mailbox, I felt like my mind was playing tricks on me, that they were gaslighting me.
We all come with buttons.
Mine seemed to be getting so much easier to push these days. Thank you, Helen.
Hey, you have helped me out through some anxious moments too. Like the time I thought Alex was having an affair because he had become so secretive. You reassured me to such an extent that I was truly surprised when he threw me a 75th birthday party with all the bells and whistles, along with tickets for a Caribbean cruise.
You know, this whole aging process makes me feel like we've been thrown into a low-budget science fiction movie.
Oh, I hear you.
What planet are we on?
Oh, probably the one that was demoted to a dwarf. Pluto?
Oh, my stars and garters. Now they're getting rid of planets. It's Invasion of the Body Snatchers meets Planet of the Apes. And speaking of body snatchers, where did my real one go? I swear I used to have ankles.
I used to have a waistline.
What about laps? Now they're laptops.
Who thought we would ever see electronic or self-driving cars?
Or robotic vacuums.
Pizza delivery by drone.
I wonder if every generation when reaching our age feels like they're in some sort of alternative universe.
I think so. I remember my mother was absolutely appalled by the Beatles, their music, and their long hair.
And mine was totally discombobulated when I backpacked alone through Europe on a Eurail pass.
Yeah, we put our parents through cosmic journeys into new worlds. Speaking of journeys, where do you suppose the bus is? The 2:15 should have come and gone by now. It's 2:45 and book club's at 3.
Don't tell me they started taking buses away, too.
Oh, they probably just changed the schedule.
You're right. I'm becoming downright paranoid. Maybe I should take a break from science fiction.
Oh, just relax. I'll check the route sign. Juliet, I don't know how to tell you this, but the route sign with the bus schedule on it? It's gone!
may be prognosticators or prophets here, I invite any of you who want to drive to the corner of Oakland and Winchell. You may or may not see a mailbox. Do it. So I'd like to thank the cast and ask the other members of Readers Theater, any one of whom could have played these parts, to stand. Readers Theater requires a lot of dedication because we meet every Wednesday to rehearse, usually under the direction of Dr. D. Terry Williams. In April, we have 3 performances scheduled, and we're looking for more opportunities. If any of you know of an organization that would be interested in plays about issues that seniors face, or if you have connections with the College of Health and Human Services or the Stryker School of Medicine, please tell Sharon Wade, our events co-chair and stage manager extraordinaire. Sharon? We would like to give special thanks to one of our members, Reed Schultz, for his generous donation to People's Church, which provided us with audio capabilities. Reed is in the back operating the AV equipment. Now, usually we would open the floor to questions or comments about the play, but instead we ask that you address them to our cast members who will be at the events table. Now, please enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and we hope you continue to visit with the instructors, enjoy more refreshments, I think there's some left, and visit with your OLLI friends. Thank you again, and please enjoy the rest of your afternoon.